Hello and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3, where I'm a bit worried we might lose Karlach and possibly some others, because we've got some ideas that we're going to follow through with, and I don't know if we're going to stay on side. Because I feel when I lead the goblins to murder all the druids and refugees, there's a decent chance Karlach and, like, well, and some of the other goody two-shoes ones won't be all too appreciative of that, you know?
What's in here? How could I have been so
Also, I think I've looted everything that I want. There's a chest. I'm allowed to loot that. That's cool. But no, I can loot this. It's got a book. Is this anything useful? Night hags, ability to haunt immortals' dreams, sea hags, devouring victims whole. Okay. Green hags are beautiful, powerful, do not speak a word against them.
at the ready?
I mean, I don't know if that's relevant, but possibly it is. Possibly. I'm not quite gonna say why.
Here goes nothing.
However, what I will do is if I... In fact, did I speak to... What's his face inside of there? The only real surviving druid in charge. I mean, not you, Findle, but do you have anything to say?
Oh, my saviour. I wish you could have visited in better times.
Oh, this is the guy saved from underneath. Oh yeah. Forgot about him. Yeah, Raph, you got anything to say about all of this business with Kaga?
I hope to see Halsin return so he can help us heal. Please, if you find him, let me know.
No, you just want me to find Halsin. I don't know if you're gonna survive until then. I can't remember where Halsin is. I don't think that's gonna work out. I'm hopeful that it might, but I don't know if it will. And also, they've stopped the ritual.
To
Hello.
think we almost finished the ritual. I felt honoured when I was chosen to participate. Now I feel guilty I didn't object.
Do any of you other ones have an opinion on
Koga
this?
was right. We must put ourselves first. She's dead because of your meddling.
I mean, I did kill her. Yeah, that was kind of the goal.
Did I say that out loud? We've been chanting for days. I need some rest.
Yeah, they've stopped the rituals. I'm feeling not everyone's happy about it, but a lot of people seem
The
to be.
Rite of Thorns has ceased. It seems you will be allowed to stay, but behave.
Okay. Just need to behave myself, do I? Fair enough. And I am noticing we get efficiency in nature and animal handling from this idol. It would be stealing, but if everyone happened to be dead, it wouldn't really be stealing. Also, there's tieflings down here.
Now they're done messing about with rituals.
Huh.
Maybe them lot can make themselves useful.
Looks like the druids have eased off some. Small mercies.
Okay. So the druids are now letting people come down into here. Which is interesting. Yeah. Got much to say about your dead kid?
Leave me!
No, they don't have much to say. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm somewhat concerned I can't warn people about the goblins. So I'm wanting to have a bit of a bloodbath.
I think you've inspired them enough today.
I think I have as well. I kind of scared all of them. I remember doing that. That was fun. Yeah, Zevlor, I think now that Kaga is dead, he's presumably got something to say, right? Because it's got a marker on the map.
Easy money.
Yeah, heading into here. Oh, Zevlor.
I'm told the druids have stopped their damn chanting. What happened?
what happened is Kaga's dead.
Truly. May Kelemvor judge her justly. Then, I've seen hell, and it's too good for her. Thank you. We still have the goblins to contend with, but you've given us time to prepare. I need to ensure my people make the most of it. But here, left over from my soldiering days, it's sparse thanks for what you've done for us. And I'm afraid I have more yet to ask.
I mean... You want something, I'm guessing?
You've bought us some time here.
Yeah.
But the goblins are still massing out
I've not
there.
bought you much time,
We
I'll be
need an army
honest.
of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task.
I mean... I'll see what I can do, but it's going to be limited. It's going to be very limited.
Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
I'm always up for a little
Not
more
sure the
killing,
flaming
but
fist. When we get to Baldur's Gate,
I'm not sure
throw me
about
in
this.
anything.
We did, however, get some gloves somewhere. A lot of this is marked as new. I don't actually know what's what. What I actually want? Never healed weapon comes coated in poison. Could be alright for Astarion, actually, that one. Let me just, there you go. And I got these gloves, I think. You heal another creature, it gains resistance. I mean, what gloves do you have? Use your channel oath, you gain heroism. Heroism is... temporary hit points. It's not bad. I don't think anyone else is going to be doing a healing, is the issue. It's also the fact the gloves don't seem to have a armor type. Hats do. Like this one is light armor, it says at the bottom. This doesn't say it has anything. So in theory, I could just wear those. Even if they don't do much, they're going to give me an extra strength saving throw. So it's going to help a little. It's going to help a little. But yeah, I think we want to talk to you, eventually.
If it ain't the fearless Goblin Slayer, you sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly popular with this lot.
I mean, well, you just stand up for your crew.
Half my crew are full of holes. Now I'm gonna take the blame for leading the goblins here, and losing track of the bloody druid.
I mean, who is the druid exactly?
Alcin. He's a leader around these parts. Or was. We've got a contract
That's the case.
to track down some relic, and he wanted
Hey,
it on the
Secker.
job.
It's Prime Sub
flipped
help.
up when he heard
I mean,
about
I'll
it.
add it to donation if
Didn't
you
work
want.
out, though.
Yeah.
Goblins got him when we were turning tail.
So I'll do donation at the start of the charity stream with like all the revenue. Like I'll check how much that is for the moment if you want. Where does that live? Is it analytics? I think it's under analytics. Revenue from last month currently would be about $6 if I round. And I'm assuming that is a sound of you doing a Prime sub. Thank you very much. I will definitely add that in. I will add it in. don't know quite how much a Prime sub is worth. I think it differs from region to region. But no, I'll add that to the donation. Thank you very much, I do appreciate it. Yeah, what is this contract exactly you're on about?
Job's all yours, if you got a death wish. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
Okay. And any idea where it is?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be back here with half my crew gone. But look, if you're itching to meet Kellenvor, I won't stop you. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral, but my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own todger. Goblins made sure to the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
I mean, I appreciate it. I'll have a look.
Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
We actually get the contract to look at. I mean, may as well. Where does that live? Is this it? Yeah, that is it. Adventurers wanted for perilous and profitable quest. Master Lorcan, Arcanist of Afkatla, the Recluse of Ramazith's Tower, seeks brave and enterprising individuals to delve treacherous temple and recover stored artifact, the Night Song, for preservation in Baldur's Gate. Only stout of heart and keen of mind need apply. Fame, glory, and incredible fortune assured. See, I could see why someone might go for that as a contract. I do also, however, think it's probably not quite all it's bigged up to be, right? But yeah, main things I want to be doing today is I want to find a way into Anti-Ethel's kind of fireplace, I guess? But there was some kind of hidden passage we came across, but we don't know how to get it. Halcyon, we don't actually know where he is. All we know is he turned into a bear and disappeared. Fianchi Crash, to the northwest, we can always follow up on that one. There's always a personal quest, like embrace my potential and whatnot, but no, we're not doing that one in particular. I will not say why, but basically it involves eating the parasites, and I'd rather not. I'd rather not. What I'm worried about is this. Infara will attack on next light, which means after a long rest. And yeah, like I've said, I don't think Will, Gale, or Karlach will be all too pleased about that. I'm not entirely sure how to go about it all. Because all I need to do is get this gate open. Right? So I guess I'll do a little bit of scouting, just in case I do end up murdering all of the people, because I'll not lie, it's likely what I'll do. And I think it is this winch that I want.
I feel like we're being watched.
I think this is what I want anyway. You just like activate this and the gate comes up? Yeah, seemingly that is what you do.
More goblins. What's next?
And you just lower it whenever it's been opened. Okay.
Glad you made it inside.
Can I talk to you about things?
Doubt we'll be safe here for long, though. There'll be more coming. Goblins hunt in packs.
I mean, could you hold off a horde of goblins?
Maybe, but we're not fighters. If they broke through, it'd be a massacre. The sooner we leave for Baldur's Gate, the better.
And how far from the city exactly
If
are
the
we?
road was clear, 10 days walk maybe. But while the goblins are out there, it might as well be the other side of the world.
Okay, so if we open this gate, we're pretty much all going to die. That's my understanding. So I'm probably going to end up doing that. And I have a feeling I'm not going to be the most popular for having done so. But that's not exactly my problem. It's more Karlach and Gale and Will's problem, I think. I hope it goes okay. I don't want to be losing Karlach and such, but I mean, I have got a vague plan for a party, and Karlach, Gale, and Will are not part of those plans. The plans do not include having them necessarily as part of a main group. Like, they're good to have around. But yeah, we're gonna need to see how much I can get done. Because I think we have to get rid of the goblins if we want the refugees to survive. I don't think there's a way to kind of usher them forward. Yeah, for now, make my way to the other side of this. We have a good bit to do still before we kind of, yeah, ruin everything. So I've got one short rest. I'm going to make the most of this. I'm going to make the most of it. Most of it being going down here, I believe. Where there's a fair few bloated hyenas who I believe we want dead. I'm going to drop a quick save before we interfere. Just have a very quick check of the corpse.
The creature's eyes roll back in its head, equal parts bliss and agony. Her offals smell irresistible. And while her blood feast has filled her, the hyena is not yet sated.
Come, see, my flesh becomes new flesh.
Yeah, just a normal hyena.
You hear what comes next before you see it. The sharp snapping of bones, and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate. You engrave her pained mules upon your heart. Her back arches impossibly, a grace made possible only by it being broken.
And yeah, we're going to attack her while she's currently vulnerable. Getting a bonus from somewhere, I don't know what that one is, but situationally, it's hard to not kill her here. Yeah, either of those dice would have succeeded.
You land a swift strike against her skull. She yelps, then goes still. Whatever horrific creature was growing inside the hyena dies along with her.
And yeah, now we're into the rest of the battle, where the hyenas aren't all too happy. But as you can see, they've got fancy condition. A knoll is growing inside of her belly. Once the turn timer runs out, these guys are gonna burst. Which is not particularly something we want to happen. Also, I've just not got quite enough movement. Would I be better off doing a ranged sneak attack? Possibly.
Over here.
Make a move forward. I'm going to attack as far away as I can. That one's just a dead no. I think this is the only one who I need to be worrying about immediately because they're quite far away. Let's get rid of them. We can then do a vicious mockery, go for the farthest one. Okay. Didn't do too much, but we're fine. Go over to a melee weapon. Have a step over. Karlach, you apparently have a lot of movement speed. Jeez, it peaks. You can move 14 meters? I didn't know she could move so far. Anyway, have we got our bonus turned on? Yes, we do. So 70% chance is very nice in that case. There we go. Got a good crit. That's 2 gnolls who are not going to be growing on us.
On the move.
Hold dead. I can attack both of them. Decent damage. That one's not going to turn into anything, so they're less of a priority.
Push my luck again. Have to keep going.
Making my way along. I think ranged attack just better. It's 88% versus 91% 4%. It's not going to be a kill regardless, isn't it? Yeah. Now, I think I'll go for a higher low roll on damage. And, you know what? We did get the kill. Yeah, because we got a small amount of damage to them with Shadowheart. That crit was just enough. Hell yeah. Get my staff back out. And it's now just them. Who I'm worried they're running up the hill. Are they getting their friends by the looks of it? Yeah. Okay. That's not ideal, but they're not immediately going to be acting. If I could get Shatter up to here, I think this is worthwhile.
Time for some bloody work.
Like, that is a lot of damage. I think that was a good attack. That was worth a 2 or 2 spell slots. Also, lets me fly. Where to? Good question. I'll be honest. Them attacking from uphill is worrying because they have bows. They're going to have an advantage. So I think I would like to hide in the bush. Keep myself somewhat hidden behind this rock.
Cut and run.
Starun. I'm assuming you could make a ranged attack. We don't need a lot of damage, we just need a little. You can attack him. It's only a 55% chance. I might use a fire arrow. I think fire at him and it just blocks the path so they can't approach as easily. We got a miss. That is a shame, but somewhat expected. Vicious Mockery that one in the back because he's ranged. Didn't do anything. Damn. Damn. Okay, make sure the sword is out. From here, I think we're going to have to maybe... Can I jump to get further? Quicker? Maybe. Still, I can't quite get up.
Got it.
In which case, run up to here, make an attack. Shadowheart should be able to kill them off. How much damage am I dealing? 4 to 11. I'll go for you. Got 11. That's good. That's good. Now, this is our last round when we're getting to act without them being a nuisance. I can make a jump over, apparently. I climb onto a box. This is probably a better move. I can then use Toll the Dead to hopefully kill both of them. Kill neither of them. Well done, Shadowheart. Okay, they're going to be getting turns soon. Apparently, we're still not getting them yet. That confuses me. They're part of a fight. They should be getting turns. But okay. Sure.
This way.
Continue making my way up. This sneak attack I would like to use on you. We actually hit. There we go. That's good. Next, Vicious Mockery. This guy has 1 health. If this hits, it's a kill. There we go. That is always nice to have. Next, I think if I jump over to here, I'm now threatening both of these people. They are not the easiest to hit, so I'm going to have to turn off the extra damage for now. I think we go for bigger of them too. Because, I mean, how much damage is this? 4 to 15. Could be a kill. I'll do a reckless attack, sure. Yeah, if he's on 1 health, that should be okay. And they are now getting to act. It's fine, I can take a little bit of damage. Continue on up. Can I kill them too? I can kill the one that mattered most because he is the one who's going to get a turn. So that's fine.
No choice but to keep going.
From here, I think I might be able to land the fireball and kill. Yeah. Slow ground, I have a bit of a disadvantage there. But I think we're looking pretty decent in terms of being able to actually win here. If I run you up, go for this. Didn't work. Go for this. Feels like a bit of a waste, but there we are.
Fuck yes.
Karlak, please hit the guy. I wish you'd hit him. There you go. It's a bit risky, giving you the reckless attack this often. She loses a lot of health by doing this. But I think it's worth it. I think from here, this is the best damage I have. And it's a kill. Curse breaker, apparently. What curse do I break? Discover the curse and destroy its hyenas. Cool. That went pretty well. Think at this point, maybe we short rest. Because we're running a bit lower in spell slots. I've used a good few of my short rest abilities. Not all of them, but quite a few.
I need to rest. The sunset can't come quickly enough.
You've also got the dead caravan agent. I do want to loot this guy. Because, yeah. He's got something. Deliver a chest to me unopened. Read the first sentence again. Open it and I will know because you will be dead. It's not a threat. This is what will happen if you open the chest. So don't open the chest, is what I'm being told. Do I open it if I find it? I don't know. It can't be all that bad, right?
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Yeah, who is NF in your letter?
Boss. Baldur's Gate. The Guild.
Okay. So boss at Baldur's Gate, where we will inevitably head, is NF. I'm assuming you were heading to Baldur's Gate? You were probably attacked by the gnolls and hyenas. So what were you carrying?
Wizard's shipment. Chest.
Okay. And what happened to this chest?
Rugan protected it. Took it north.
Rugen was one of the people in your caravan then.
Lucky son of
Yeah, just to confirm you were heading to Baldur's Gate, right?
Tavern. Hideout. Secret.
You were heading to somewhere in a tavern, okay. I assumed they'd be heading to Baldur's Gate.
You can ask no more questions.
Very interesting. Okay. Also, hyena ears. These are part of alchemy, so I should be taking all of these. Also search for viscera in case there's anything in there. It's weird all of these hyenas only have the one ear. You'd think, you know, they'd have more than one ear, because they have more than one ear. This is an interesting one. It makes things that would be resistant to fire no longer resistant to fire. Send that to Starin, and this is wine, send that to Cam. That's just Alchemist Fire. That was, ow, not lootable. That was me attacking it. That didn't end well. Oh dear. Okay. That one I think was on me, but I do feel a bit bad. Like, I could have not attacked the chest. I don't know why the default was hit the damn thing, but apparently it was. Apparently it was. Ah well. We do have a regular spear. I might not take that. Continue on up, though. More mangled corpses and such. A letter on oppression and peacocks. What? Written in a furious, sloping hand is the letter to the editor of Baldur's Bash, tabloid notorious for its controversial articles. Dear editor, I find it despicable, nay, diabolical that you would defend Baldur's Gate's ridiculous restrictions regarding animals in the city. An animal larger than a peacock may gain entry? How archaic. My darling gazelle is the most well-behaved bear you'll ever meet. This is just like a complaint then. Fair enough. I guess, I'm not gonna question it. They just wanted, their pet bear to be allowed in Baldur's Gate. So why is that appearing all the way up there? Continuing around. I'll quickly check the map. There might be something up here. There's definitely something over there. We're gonna head up this way first, although I'm seeing those tracks. Those tracks makes me think I would rather not head up that way immediately. There's going to be a fight. A fight I'd probably be fine with, but... I mean, there's a giant old cave here, which... I don't know, does this loop inside somehow? It heads in the vague direction I want to go in. Can we get through this without a fight? Because I don't know if you can talk to gnolls and hyenas and the sort. What I do know is we can blow this up. So that's what I'm going to do. There we go. Just try not to set yourself on fire too often, Karlak. There you go, I've lended you a hand. Just wait for this to go out. There we are, it's now just ash. Now be careful, I'm going to drop a quick save. The fact this is barricaded has me worried there might be traps. Yeah.
Let's move.
Break Astarion away from the party. We are going to disarm this. Give myself a bonus. And there we are. Critical success anyway.
A trap.
There's a few of
Someone
these.
like visitors.
Rock steady. What? Survive the bandits' rolling boulder trap. There's a boulder trap. Okay, I guess that would have fallen down. Yeah, fair enough. Just to make sure everyone's safe as well when I do this in a second. I've got an idea. I'm almost definitely hearing people up there. Yeah, there's a person and there's a gnoll. I don't think they're on the same side. Yeah, my idea is if I just shoot this. Yeah, there we go. A few more fire wine barrels I would like to get rid of. Can I hit them? Yes, I can.
Is that blood?
At which point, head on down. How would I actually get across to there?
One day I'll catch a
With
break.
difficulty. Yeah, because I'm very short and stubby with my legs. There's not any dead bodies I can use Speak with Dead on. No. That's a shame. Karlak, you could make that jump or no? Okay, so that's just not an option. As much as I would like to go in that way, I don't think we can. We had a trap, but there's not actually a way up.
Can't give up now.
Which means I need to now get past this boulder. Which, I won't lie, looks as if it might be in the way slightly for the whole getting outness. Although no, apparently you can make a jump. There we go. Yeah, we survived their trap. Didn't manage to do much else beyond, like, seeing the trap. Yeah, what we're all gonna do is we're gonna get into sneaking, I think. Because we've seen there are more gnolls up ahead.
Don't waste a step.
I would quite like the gnolls to not immediately spot me. I'd also like to quickly extract ingredients and see if there's any potions worth making. None of those immediately. Elixirs. Bark skin's an interesting one. Might actually do that. There you go. Coatings. Oil of accuracy is quite nice. But I don't think we need it just yet. You know, if I go into my inventory, bark skin. Increase your AC to 16. Which is quite nice. I don't know if that takes into account bonuses from AC. But that is nice when you have a big fight coming up. Yeah, drop another save now that I've done some brewing. Make my way up here.
That symbol with blood. What does it mean?
Symbol and blood, you mean this? I have a feeling that is a symbol to their god. Got a warlord. We've got... There is someone up there. Just trying to figure out where I would want people to live before we start the fight. Over there feels like a bad spot. Approaching from here leaves us all a bit too condensed. Quite like someone to head up this way. That someone might be Astarion and Dave. And then Shadowheart, you go with the rest. There we go. Got that ordered correctly. Okay. If we head up here, me and Astarion can make use of high ground. Also pick up the flowers as we walk past. Do you also want this?
Pockets.
I'll need to be careful we don't walk too far. Okay. Enter turn-based mode, because I think these two are close enough. We should be okay to make a move.
Long and low.
I would like Karlak to have movement, so end turn-based mode, but I'm going to enter it again in a second. Okay. Now to start combat. I think first of all, I would like to do a Giant's Rage. It's only available in combat. So first of all, Karlak, go engage. Because you're going to be spotted.
The shock of psychic pain, the pack leader's mind clamps onto yours. You see yourself through her eyes, a pulsing red cluster of organs. Feast. No. The voice has forbidden this meat. Gnolls see your whole world as a meal. This voice is acting as a leash, but it won't hold them for long.
Okay. I mean, search your mind for the source of the voice, I guess. Karlak seems to have some kind of interest in these gnolls. So yeah.
A memory. The beast daubs the symbol of the Absolute on a cave wall in blood. Buried deep, a tadpole struggles to assert control against the ravenous chaos of her mind.
So this is an absolute cultist.
Power courses through you. Authority.
I mean, do you want to eat the other gnolls? I guess. That sounds fun. I don't know if this is gonna work well, but it's got a DC of 2. So yeah, that's gone really well.
Sensing your presence, the Knoll's tadpole writhes in ecstasy, echoing your command. Its host will feast on Knoll flesh to control the hunger, to keep her teeth from your throat. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
Cool. I guess then you're on side for a moment. That's fun. I didn't think we'd get them on side. Don't know why Shadowheart didn't get her turn.
Someone's fighting the gnolls. We should help.
Don't be a fool, lad. Shut your mouth and keep your head down. Leave the heroics to them that don't value their own skin.
So these lot are gonna try and run away, I guess. I'm glad I've got them in fighting though. That Gnoll Warlord is a lot of health currently. So I'm glad we don't have to be taking him down yet. Shadowheart would like to target probably you and you. But we're not going to end her turn. We're not going to end her turn. We're just going to do this. And then go over to these two.
Time for a little death.
Starion. Murder him. Not quite a murder yet. But it does the job.
Let's not get caught off guard.
From here, I mean, I could do a good amount of damage, potentially, with just a staff. It's not most likely to hit. That's better chances, that's worse chances. I think I do just go for Firebolt. Although, no, this is a better low roll on damage. This is a higher peak. You know, screw it. Just whack him with this. Oh, and I missed. That wasn't worth it. It's worth trying. It's worth trying. Make an attack on Shadowheart, but she's pretty decent at defending. You also come to attack us. You're attacking Karlach, though. From here, I can likely... If I don't have a weapon, I can't do that. I could, because I made an attack on him. They don't get an opportunity attack. I could try and disarm you.
Let's go.
And we've missed. God damn it. God damn it, Starion. Alright, Karlach, you are able to actually get him. I'm gonna say, Durge. Then want to go in, we want to whack this guy. Do I want to do a cleave? No, I don't quite have a distance. I think we just go for basic attack. You rolled a critical miss. I'm going to do a reckless attack. Yeah, it's worth it.
Behold, the dance of death.
From here, I guess I could try and push the guy? No, he's too heavy. In which case, I just hope for the best. Let's see if this goes well. I'm not dead. So, you know, that went well enough. Got a decent hit on you. Okay, that hyena's pretty much gone. Target you, target you. One is dead. Starion is getting attacked, but he's moderately safe. Warlord is one I'm worried about, but it should work out. Hopefully. He's been soul numbed, apparently. But it'll hopefully work out. Starion, I think I would quite like if you could disarm this guy. You couldn't? Try and just hit him then regularly. There we are. He's about dead. He might die to burning. I'm hopeful. There we go. I was right to be hopeful. From here, I think Shadowheart's fine in this flank. Make a jump up here. Good damage.
Can't even catch my breath.
And from here, there's a chance I get 8 damage doing that. Just seeing what my odds to actually hit people are. It's not the best. I really shouldn't have come into melee range, but we managed to hit him anyway, for a little. Shadowheart avoids the bite because she's got pretty decent defense. You have been damaged, as have you, so this should do good damage to both. Not quite both, but still did well.
Onward.
Move to a more central position. And I'm safe. Cool. That was concerning that they got 3 attacks, but yeah, they are threatened, so they have less chance to hit. But Karlak, you go first, because you might be able to kill off this one. We do or don't have this active. We do not. We should. Lower chance to hit, but I can do a reckless attack. Ah well. I think start with trying to disarm you. There we go. They're now dead. Can I move up? Attack this guy. Didn't land, but that's fine. Here, Shock and Grasp is my best chance to hit. And there we are. This fight has gone well, but we're gonna have to kill off that Gnoll. Because as soon as his friends are dead, I have a feeling he's turning his attention to us. We're gonna leave him be for now, though. We're gonna hope we can recruit him as like a party member, because I mean that'd be quite fun. I don't know if you can. I don't know who exactly stays around when you're evil, but you might have new party members available. You know? We're doing various soul offerings, which is interesting. Could make an attack with this. I think it's decent, you have advantage.
She is still ravenous, her mind a hungry pit. The flesh of her pack wasn't enough to satisfy her.
I mean, do you want to eat yourself? I don't know. Give it a go. Give it a go, Shadowheart. I think that's worked. Cool, I guess. I don't know if cool's quite the right word.
A tadpole responds, thrashing violently, and the fragile tissue of her brain tears and splits. You taste the blood in her throat, feel it pooling in the cavity of her skull. But she still resists.
I mean, do it again, alright? This will have weakened her, but if we can make her actually eat herself properly, it's kind of funny. Okay, that's a big no. Oh
She
well.
resists, her mind's teeth piercing your brain. Pain shoots through you. She severs the connection and prepares to attack.
Okay, so she will have damaged herself to some extent, right? Apparently no. And, ooh. Shadowheart's been paralyzed? That, thankfully, doesn't do much because it's only them, but if I had to fight them properly, that would have been very dangerous. Now, you do have a weapon, so we are going to make our way towards you in a second. Because I want to be able to try and disarm you, if possible. Make my way down, and we're going to do a vicious mockery. You'll have disadvantage if it hits anyway.
Survival is all that matters.
From up here, I'll have advantage, I believe, trying to hit you. Well, not advantage, I have high ground, so bonus chance to hit. Shadowheart. I think this is an instance where we use a spell. didn't work. Damn.
This is gonna feel good.
Karlach, are you still raging? You are not. That's a shame. We're gonna have to turn off your passive because you do not have a good chance to hit. I think we can justify a lacerate. Let's go for it. Saved the lacerates for not bleeding. But, all in all, that went relatively well. Shadowheart is taking a few hits. Her shield is kicked in to give her some extra temporary health. And I'm going to move around the side just in case he's got some kind of cleave or something with his flail. I doubt he does, but he might. Now, try and disarm him. We got the damage, but we didn't disarm. That's a shame. I can still try and weaken your grip, I guess. Makes a roar. What does weakened grip actually mean? Disadvantage in attack rolls for 2 turns. That's actually pretty good. I quite like that.
Another fight. Let's go.
Continue trying to blast him. A little bit of damage in.
Let's finish this.
Shadowheart. I think we are best to just do... You know what? No. If it's equal chances, I'm going to go for a stab with a spear. Because, yeah, we can blind them, is what I'm after. I don't think if they're blinded, we need to channel any divinity for this. Karlach, if they're blinded, we get advantage. Turn your passive on, chance to hit 44%. It's really not ideal, but go for it. I mean, it's worth having the passive, but I'm not entirely convinced by it. Yeah, try and make him drop his weapon again. We've missed, that is a shame. But we did get our sneak attack.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Firebolt does also hit. Try and continue blinding him. Didn't work. Go for an attack. Why is it not giving me option to do a reckless attack instead? I feel it should be. Oh well. Shadowheart is only just alive. But we got him.
By the gods, you're a sweet sight. Are any of my crew still alive out there?
I mean, it's a grim sight. No,
This whole
no
journey's
one's
been
alive.
one grim sight after another. Gnolls, goblins,
Hey, Rory. Good to see you.
drow. Risen Road's more dangerous than ever. You're the first friendly face we've seen since Eltergard.
How'd your assignment go? You actually managed to get submitted fine, I'm hoping. Because if so, you're more than deserving of a little bit of a break. But you know, I've currently got a bit of a dilemma in this. Which is, I'm being evil. But if I set the goblins to attack the refugees and the druids, Karlach, Will, and Gale are potentially going to leave. Because I feel they will not be too appreciative of, you know, me mildly committing mass murder. I don't know. I don't think they'll appreciate it. But yeah, I'll stay friendly as long as you give over all your goods.
Hold on now. You made short work of the beasts. And I reckon you'd make shorter of me and the boy. But we're not plump little merchants you can boss around. We're Zahenterim.
Okay. Guarding a single chest, are you?
If there are valuable goods on the move, the Black Company's always involved. We're the grease that keeps the wheels of commerce turning. And we don't take kindly to people who meddle in our business. This is the point when a clever lad like you accepts my gratitude and walks away.
I think this is the point where I stop asking and start cutting, yeah. I think is what happens. I've got guidance, so let's see how well this goes. There we go. Yeah, if I am evil, I get Minthara. I think Shadowheart and Astarion, as well as Lae'zel, are going to be on the team. I meet Halsin later, so Halsin would possibly join up. I can lie to him about what happened to the Grove.
Fine. No need for more violence. I'll tell my associates
I don't know
everything
who
was
we'd
lost
have
in the
entirely.
ambush. The chest's all yours. Damn thing's sealed tighter than a duke's purse strings. So there's no point in trying to open it. And no hard feelings, you hear? I'd have done the same if I were you. Business at the end of a blade is still business. Ruthless bastard like you could make a name for yourself in the Zhentarim. Make sure to drop by our hideout. Passphrase at the door is, Little Serpent, Long Shadow. I'll tell my associates to expect you.
So I don't know entirely if he respects me for doing that, or no. And Minsk and Jaheira. So the thing with Jaheira, I don't know if I'm gonna get her on side. Because I've played some of the Dark Urge, and I have a feeling she's not gonna like what I'm gonna do over there. Because, yeah. Yeah, in my playthrough I'm doing with some friends, I have Dark Urge. I'm going on more of a redemption route with him, you know? Trying to be somewhat nice, only giving in to a few of the urges. But if I follow through with the urges over there, it's going to go badly. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna end well. Honestly, Minsk is so far along, I don't even know. I don't even know what he's gonna think. Shattered Flailed, I want this. I mean, I might be able to get it. I don't know how it works. Hanging enemy with weapon gives a bit of healing. You go mad if you don't continue hitting each turn. I'll take it, but I'm not using it. And thank you for the raid, Lunar Misty. Very much appreciate it. I hope you had a lovely stream yourself. What game are you playing, by the way? Because I've not been able to tune in for a little while. So I hope you're having fun, whatever game you're up to. Also, is this a rapier? When I hit an enemy, I gain momentum for 2 turns. No, it's a scimitar. It says at the bottom. Sadly, not quite what I'm looking for. I like the ability on the rapier. I'm going to send all my food to camp, though. I'll take this. I'll grab this. I will send it to Starin. I might equip it. I might not. The thing is, he'd be proficient in using it. It's a difference of 1 base damage, 3 max damage. I don't know. Is it the way to go? I don't think so. No, I'm going to keep his rapier. Because if I go over to this to have a look, Weakening Strike is lovely. If you hit someone with it, they have, for a couple turns, disadvantage on their attacks, I believe. Which is very nice. So I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep that.
Have a lot on my mind. Well...
You're playing Oxenfree 2 at the moment? I mean, I hope it's going well. Can't say no much about the game. Can't say no much. Yeah, I hope you're having a lovely time with it.
Another step forward.
And I've been told I'm allowed the box. Like, he's not happy about handing it over. But he's not going to say blatantly no to me doing stuff. I'm also wishing I saved my short rest for currently. I think we're going to have to do a long rest soon. I think we can make it slightly longer without one. I'm going to have a quick heal with a potion on each of them. Shadow Heart, you have some slots. So just give yourself a quick cure wounds. I think this is fine. Can make do once more, I believe. And yeah, this is locked. I don't think there's a key. If I'm remembering right, this is locked during transport. It's not ever going to give me a key. So I'm going to drop a save, because this is quite a dangerous thing to mess with. We have been warned not to open it. Give myself advantage. Well, not advantage, guidance for slightly better rolls. We did get it. I still don't know if I want to open it. We didn't spot it was trapped or anything. But we've been warned by a note not to open this.
Watch the shadows.
So I think currently the person who can take damage the best is Astarion. I might want to wait for him to move away from the chest. Because if he's standing next to it and this explodes, I feel he might not be too happy. You willing to move, friend? Maybe? Possibly? Gotta drop a save. If this blows up, it's on him, not on me. And we get an iron flask. Flask that can hold friends and foes. Likely to make the former the latter. Okay. Gonna send that
Lug my guts through this hell.
to Dave. What exactly does this do if I sort by type? Okay, it's a usable alongside the Warhorn. Let's inspect it.
Decorated with a grinning face, this cold iron flask is sealed with a brass stopper.
I could do an Arcana investigation. I have a feeling there is someone trapped inside. I don't know entirely what would be inside. I don't know if I did this when I played through myself, and you know, I'd like to know what I'm messing with. I am going to use an inspiration. I've been warned it's dangerous, so yeah, I want to be careful.
Disguised among the decorative elements, you notice a familiar arcane engraving. This is a powerful magical item, capable of trapping and holding a creature. The sealed stopper suggests it is inhabited.
So it is inhabited. I'm gonna drop a save because I've got an idea quick. What if I throw this? Okay, that's what happens. Cool. Good to know what's in there. We're not fighting this just yet, I don't think. Although where's the fun in not fighting it? Am I right? Am I right? I hope I'm right. This is... I hadn't quite expected this. We can't make a proper attack on him. This is going to need to have... I mean, I can do a Vicious Mockery. He'll have disadvantage. I now have advantage, meaning I can do a sneak attack. Shoot him in the eye. I've got a couple friends to help out. I have a friend to help out. This is gonna go badly. I just disintegrated that man. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Oh, I'm gonna regret doing this, but this is kind of fun. I didn't know this thing popped out of there, I'll be honest. I don't know if I'm happy that it did. I just go for a regular attack. We're not doing a reckless one.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
I don't have an action because I threw it. So that's not gonna work. I mean, the thing is, I could throw this into the middle of a bunch of enemies at some point. It would cause chaos. 'Cause it'd be against me as well, but... That could be fun. I'm mostly wanting to see if I can have the empty flask to use. So if I get to use the empty flask,
Another step forward.
that's quite fun.
Ready.
Shadowheart... What the hell do I want you to do? Can't do hold person as a monster, right? Yeah, needs to be humanoid. I'd like to just stab it with a spear because I believe I have an advantage against things with many eyes, which means this. Ray of Sickness would disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Give it a go. Didn't work. Damn. You should run away, my friend. You shouldn't, like, be actually trying to fight this with your little hand crossbow there. What are you doing? To get yourself killed. Quite horribly at that. Yeah, I can't quite make my way up top. So I can't try and, like, disarm him. But I'll be honest, he's not disarmable anyway, is he? Let's go for Vicious Mockery. It's just gonna help a little. And now get advantage, even with low ground. Starion isn't dead. He's been frightened, however. Karlach, he has used his attacks, so we are allowed to use a reckless attack. Is he just running away? No, he was just creating distance. Got it. Gonna have to do either a thrown attack or a regular hit. But I'm gonna need to do probably something big against him soon.
Heading out.
What do I have that's big? Do I have many of my big spell slots left in Dave? No, I've got a couple small ones though.
On my
Couple
way.
small slots. I couldn't do a twin spell, but I might be able to do a distant spell if I can't hit him. What are his weaknesses or anything? None. Okay, fair enough. I just go for thunder damage then. I can hit him, I don't need a distance spell. There we are. 17 damage. I can fly. Flying, I think, would want me to go up to here, because that'll get me a small amount of advantage in a sec.
My faith will protect me.
Shadowheart, keep on running up. Hit him with Full the Dead. Decent damage. I mean, if Friggin dies, he's not going to put in a good word with his friends for me. Is my biggest concern. Okay, I can't do that because I've actively got disadvantage. I can maybe get advantage if I hit that? I can't. Okay. It's fine. Guy's mostly dead. I'm just worried he's gonna eat a Starion. I mean, he did slightly, but he's not actually dead yet. I think this is gonna have to be another rage. Go for it. There we are. Basic attacks are just not very likely to hit. Why is it so unlikely to hit? Have I got my passive on? I do. Okay. That's better now. I'll take a 60% chance. I just need you to occupy him. Is all we need. From here, do another Thundery Orb. There you go. Hasn't helped hugely, I won't lie. Just tuck myself around the corner. Just keep myself out of line of sight. I think Shadowheart, you help Astarion up. He has a lot of damage on him. He is very much of use.
On my way.
Astarion, you only have a bonus action, but you can do a vicious mockery effect. Which means we now have a decent chance to not immediately die. Go hide around the corner so you hopefully won't be targeted. This is what I was wanting. Yes, we got opportunity attacks. We've blinded him. He hasn't murdered our friend. He has murdered our friend. Never mind. It almost went better. Make a jump up. I apparently won't be able to hit him. I don't know if I entirely buy that. Like, yeah, you can definitely hit him. How the hell did you miss?
Where do I go from here?
Okay, from here, Firebolt. I still have high ground slightly, but also he is blinded.
Got to keep fighting.
I believe I'm not going to have any advantage here
Moving.
in doing anything much with you. Let's just go for a Toll the Dead. Astarion. Flick of Wrist would be lovely. He's already blind, so I don't need to do a Sand Toss. Brackish Sneak Attack first. There we are. Vicious Mockery. He's safe. Honestly, this has gone quite well. It's gone slightly less well with that happening, but you can get Astarion up. Karlach, I would love it if you could just jump down there. I am going to, because we have advantage, turn on the extra damage. I am going to make a reckless attack. That just gives me advantage. I already have advantage, so that doesn't change anything.
Well, so much for
We want to get up Astarion in case he dies. The guy is still blind, so this is fine. Astarion, I now need you to wake up slightly. There you go. And Vicious Mockery him. Saved again, damn. Okay, we'll do a reckless attack here. Didn't quite work. Poor Astarion. He's got 11 health. I can get him. I 100% can.
The hammer's gonna fall.
There we go.
Well, that's not good.
That somehow worked out. I don't know how. And yeah, talk to this guy. I didn't end up killing you, so you're willing to talk, right? Get some information.
The corpse regards you.
I'm surprised that
lifelessly.
went well. But yeah. What happened exactly? I kinda know. Ambushed by Nose. Yeah.
Nose. Saved cargo.
Okay. Did you actually know what was in there? Because it just killed you.
Wizard shipments. Secrets. Dangerous.
Okay. You were heading to your inn, presumably, right? Yeah.
The interim hideout.
Is it, like, just up the road? It's beneath the cabin. Okay.
Need password.
I mean, who are you? I feel I kinda know.
The spell's power wanes, you can ask no more questions.
There we are. That went, honestly, far better than I thought it would. Can I pick up this flask again? I want to be able to seal something in the flask. Can I use this again at any point? It's now empty. Okay. I guess then
Open up.
that there wasn't ever going to be a way to store stuff inside. That wasn't exactly worth it, I'll be honest. Fun to do, but it wasn't worth it. It would have been a lot more fun to chuck that in the middle of just a crowd of people. Presumably hostile people, but not necessarily.
Someone there? Don't linger.
Let's split the starring off. I want to make just a handful of people jump around if we're going to be. I want to go down here. Anything? Got a torch. Lock's trunk. We will lockpick this.
Easy.
I mean, that'll be a nice easy lockpick. There we go. And it was hiding. Potion of invisibility and a bronze ingot. It's alright. Wooden barrels aren't anything too exciting. It's a bunch of alcohol. All into camp. More into camp. There we go. That's just frozen food. How do I get back up? Can I just jump? No. Okay, well, we'll teleport somewhere in a second. For now, continue wandering around. Got a few backpacks and that. That's a bedroll, not another backpack. Okay. Here we've got a lot more alcohol. Trapped wooden chest. Well, we're gonna need to get Astarion back for that. Can he figure out his own way back?
Find a way forward.
Astarion? No, you're kind of just sitting down there. Okay, we'll teleport down. And I'll get him back up. Then head into the cave. I feel that was a rather pointless but quite fun fight that I just did. Like, I don't think I'd beat that spectator guy. Look at him just laying there. It was a difficult one to beat. There is some ideas that come to mind. Not only that I'd be able to do with my current party setup, but you do get spore druids, who, I can't remember at what level, they're able to reanimate corpses. You'd be able to get this guy quite early as like a summon to follow you around. That'd be incredibly powerful. Okay, for disarming something, send Astarion on his own.
Step lightly.
But yeah, no, that is interesting, because if I manage to reanimate that guy as a follower, like, yeah, you can't heal him once he's been reanimated, but he would do a great job for, like, the majority of these areas. Now, disarm the traps. We'll do fine here. There we go. Lockpick this. These traps, I'm hoping for something good. It has... Oh. When the wearer chooses to end their rage. Don't know if I'd be doing that often. But when I do, gain 15 temporary hit points. I don't think I'll ever use that, I'll be honest. Because being in a rage gives you decent resistance to damage, because you get resistance to, I believe it is all physical types of damage, that being piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning. Resistance means you take half damage. So ending a rage manually to get 15 temporary health, I don't think that would necessarily save 15 damage. Like, I think continuing the rage would be better. Like, I could potentially save a lot more damage. Anything up here? Not really. Got a couple arrows to look for Starion. I think that's us. There is also something fun you can do here if I'm able to get the camera to do it. Which is you can push the camera out of bounds. I don't know quite how easily it is doable. I'm getting there, I think. Steadily. Not almost. I rotate it a little, you can start seeing like some of the map out of bounds. You can actually see the very edge of the map if you do it correctly. Yeah, there you go. Got the very edge of the map out there. It's just the void. Which is interesting.
Wretched
Not in
thing,
any way
pull
important.
yourself together.
But that is cool. That is cool to have as a thing. I think for now though, we might need to do a long rest. I don't think we can get away with avoiding it. Which means we might need to be dealing with this whole goblin business soon. Also, oh, I did free you, didn't I? Oh.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company.
You know much about mind flayers?
Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know. Quite
What
sure.
an expert.
The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close.
I mean, I fought one of these mind flayers. It was on the ground and I shot it. I didn't put up much of a fight, but I killed it. You know?
Here, on the Sword Coast. Impossible.
Not only have I encountered one, I've killed one. You know?
That can't be.
I was even captured by mind flayers. I'm lucky to be alive.
You're mad.
It's quite the story.
Tell me, have you noticed any residual psionic malaise since the alleged encounter?
I mean, I've got a parasite in my head.
That's
Yeah.
quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now.
I mean, if only your disbelief could alter the facts.
If what you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now. You? Infected by a mind flare? Huh, ridiculous. Isn't it?
I mean, examine me. Find out yourself. You know?
Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim.
This is an interesting time that I am going to follow through with right now.
If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, dear sweet gods!
I mean, can you help? Other than shouting?
I mean, yes. I suppose I can. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue sorted.
He also gives me some nice light armor. Look at that. If you inspire allies with bardic inspiration, you gain 4 temporary hit points. Quite a nice one, that. Not got any bards, but it's quite a nice thing to have. Anyway, anyone else in
Pave
camp
my
wanting
path
to
with
have a
corpses,
chat?
Build my castle with
Yes,
bones.
Gale does. Do you, by chance, want another artifact? You seem kind of doubled over in hunger.
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile.
I mean, I have many an artifact. I'm sure we can give you something. Which is the least valuable of them? I'm wearing the guidance one. It is somewhat nice to have, so I'll maybe not give you that. That scimitar, I don't think I'm ever going to use, and it's fairly cheap. There you are, friend.
Thank you. It is a strange experience. Each time anew. Like her. Lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first. Somewhat relieved the discomfort, but I fear my hunger hasn't quite...
I mean... Do you want another snack, Gale? There's not an option to offer it. But yeah, you doing okay?
The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was too. A great deal of trouble indeed.
There we go. Gale, for now, is doing okay, but I don't know for how much longer. Yeah, what we need is to have a rest.
I'll give it a shot.
Where there's a few things that could happen tonight. I think there's quite a few events kind of waiting to happen. I'm trying to avoid doing too many long rests.
The air is heavy. Moisture drips down your forehead. Pain shoots through your fingers.
Press my fingers to my mouth? Why?
Your finger traces the arc of your lips. Wetness, sweat, blood, and saliva mixed into one viscous liquid.
Lizelle's just watching.
Chukil Gate Vlakith Mazathok. Can you feel it crawling through you? Tendrils squirming in your chest, gripping your heart, piercing your belly. Your bones popping, your flesh swelling. I can. I see it in you. I feel it in me. We are lost. I will be quick with my blade. First you, then the others, then myself.
Your minds intertwine. You sense a touch of uncertainty, a touch of disgust.
I mean, she's thinking we're going to actually become mind flayers, and she wants to stop that, which makes sense. I could say it's just a fever. Could try and persuade. Got a few things we could do. We're not going to explore her mind. That feels a little bit mean. Yeah, we're just exhausted, I imagine. Give myself guidance as well. Is that 2 critical successes? What are the chances of that? Jesus Christ. I don't think I've ever rolled 2 20s
I cannot
before.
trust my own mind, so it seems I must trust yours. I will wait, but know this. I am watching. If the sickness does not pass come dawn, I will end us all.
that was one event. We've now got another event happening. There's a few of these lined up, I believe. With this one, Sakura being the sexy demon lady design. Okay. What exactly was that vision just there? But yeah, are you the evil in my brain? Are you? I hope not.
Don't worry. You will not become a mind flayer.
No, you're just
Not
ignoring the
while I'm
question.
around. I'll protect you.
Though the thought crosses your mind, it doesn't hold you, doesn't devour you, as your thoughts too often can.
Your compulsions will doom us all if you do not work to stop them. I can help. We haven't much time, so listen closely. There is great potential within you. It comes from that parasite. Your instinct is to resist the power it gives, but you must accept it, nurture it. I will keep it from consuming you, but for the sake of both of us, you must learn to wield it.
Yeah, she's trying to convince us we want to use all the parasites we've been ignoring up until now.
The fight for the fate of Faerun. A fight we are losing. For now. You can change that, but only if you embrace your potential. I have to go. The enemy is closing in. I will be back.
There we go.
Wake now. You'll feel better. I promise.
Okay, I think for now, that is all we're getting immediately out of the whole. Well, we've completed defeat the goblins. Oh, okay, Minthara might be getting ready. Yeah, for now we're done with the camp stuff. There is still a few things lined up to happen, so I should maybe be doing some more long resting. But yeah, defeat the goblins no longer matters. Minthara left with a band of raiders, and we're going to attack the grove. Yeah, I have a feeling we're gonna lose some of our people, and I don't like it. I'm being evil, so
Good fellow.
let's talk to Volo
Cozy setup
first.
you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you
Like I said
so
before.
much.
Yeah, any luck with your research? You found anything about the parasites?
My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable. It's not too deep, just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all.
Ah, yes. Trained medical professional. How many times have you done this?
I assure you, I've dreamt of it 1,000 times over.
There we go. Let's do it.
Volo carefully
He is a
holds
medical
one of your eyes
professional.
open and begins to prod uncertainly with the needle.
Let him carry on.
The needle finds the
Don't
gap
talk,
between
don't
eyeball
move.
and socket. Volo frowns and begins to push. Pain shoots through your
More of
body
an
as the
bitch.
needle snags on your optic nerve.
I think I have it.
The needle seesaws back and forth, plucking the nerve like a harp-string.
Oh, bother. There's some obstacle in the way. I shall need a more robust implement.
Obstacles my entire eye. But no, hold still.
Volo carefully withdraws the needle from your eye. Then, reaching into his bag, he produces an ice pick.
Just gets worse. Allow him to proceed.
Volo slowly brings the ice pick closer to your eye.
Now, don't move.
Yeah, just hold my breath.
Cold metal presses against the skin beneath your brow. And then, tap, tap, stab.
I've
Do you
been
feel that?
lobotomized.
Ha! I think we have the blighter on the run.
I'm having a lovely
It's a feisty
time.
critter. Just a little further.
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk. Your eye plops down into the mud.
I don't think he was stabbing the
He
creature.
pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as it sinks into the mud.
I've had a lovely botched operation. I'm a bit short, so camera angle's not the best.
There appears to be an amount of cosmetic damage.
Knocks my bloody eye out.
Please, try not to overexert yourself. You're in a rather fragile state at present. I can't help but feel partly responsible. Perhaps there is something more I can do. Take this. A far superior relic to that old jelly you were chained to. Try it
He's
on
got
for size.
a new eye in his bag for me.
It was very nice to have met you. I'm sure you'll sort out your little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.
And now he runs away because he's scared. He runs very fast as well. I don't think he can even get away. Is he just speeding up? What's going on? I think he escaped. He ran fast enough to break through the walls. Alright, I'll see you out, Rude. It's been lovely having you for a little bit. And good luck with your write-up. Hopefully it goes well. I'll also say, now I've got a new eye, I can see things that are invisible within 9 meters, which is cool. Also, if I zoom into my face, no, I can't quite get a good enough view, but that eye does now look different. But yeah, that went. I'm not going to say it went well, but it certainly went.
I wonder what the
Alright,
next
Shadow
move is.
Heart. Cast Aid.
I can do better. I must.
And what I'm worried about is Minthara is somewhere about ready to attack the Grove. Yeah, drop a save, because I still don't know if I can do anything to save the Grove at all. I do know I want to side with Minthara. This is officially trespassing, according to the map.
Wait! Bows down! Gods above! We took you for a goblin!
I'm
Get
not
out
that
here.
ugly.
I want that gate sealed before they arrive. And
Come
we
on.
need to talk!
We need to talk, do we? What do you mean? I've not done anything wrong. I have done nothing wrong. Where are you, Zevlor? That's not Zevlor. Either is that. This is.
I have something
Found
to
them.
ask. Gods
I'm worried.
above, you're alive. A little light, just as the day seems darkest. I'd given you up for dead at the goblin camp. I'm damn glad to be wrong. But what happened? We've seen them massing in the woods.
Bear my horror, together we shall feast. I met the drow and led her here. They're led by a drow. Or... Drow leader found the grove, I couldn't stop it, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna lie, I think Karlach might dislike that. This is just factual. I'm just omitting information.
Truly. Hells, I didn't expect it. We were almost ready to leave. Well, there's nothing for it now. A fight it will have to be. We threw them back once. If you're with us, perhaps we can do it again.
I mean, I just want to see you all die, no. No, I don't know. I don't know what to do to keep Karlach on side. What do you need from me?
We need to thin the goblin numbers quickly if we're to have any chance of survival. Every ounce of oil that we could spare has been buried out in front of the gate. We'll blow the horn to draw them in and pray our fire arrows strike true.
Okay. Is there a better option?
Believe me, I've prayed to find one. But the gods have seen fit to stay out of this. You haven't. And so we place our faith in you.
He's placed his faith in
See to your
me.
preparations and then sound
no.
the horn. Let's have this done.
Okay. So there are more oil barrels. I can pick these up and move them about. So if I grab these.
Nice.
We want to move them to be outside the main gate. I don't see why we'd want them up here. A lot of these are just wooden barrels. I'll be honest, I've not done this before. I'm actually quite excited to see what happens.
Don't spare the fire arrows. Let's see if goblins are prettier with a coat of burning oil on.
He seems like he's relatively up for this. What I'm worried about is if Damon dies here, or Damon, or whatever his name is.
You're back. Nice to see
That's
a familiar
quite
face.
bad.
I wish I had better, but this is all I have.
You wish you had better. I mean, it's exactly what you had before, I believe. Yeah. Well, I don't remember that trident. That might be new. Base +1? Javelin +1? I didn't even know you got an improved javelin. I might actually grab this. Give that to Karlach. Just steadily move it down the inventories. There we go. Anything else in case you die, because you are the one who heals Karlach. Got fancy die, I think. Grab some extra dies, just in case. Because we've not done much of cosmetics yet. Because we've not found clothing or anything that I'd want to keep.
Your way.
I can grab that for now.
Please. I want to get below before...
I have bombs you're not willing to give me. And there is actually a grave there. Okay. Well, we are assuming they will break through the gates, right? So if I'm wanting to cause chaos, I leave like an oil barrel down here. I think is sensible.
I'd love to, thanks. Marching.
Carmack, please. I want you to use a ladder before Dave does. No, you didn't manage. Okay. Head on down here. Going to start putting oil barrel down. I mean, I think... How many oil barrels do I want to put down? I want to move that one, and I want it to be there. The gate is being currently held open. All I need to do is, during the battle, open the gate. If I leave a handful of these barrels just around the place... That's quite the drop, Karlak. How do you manage that? Okay, sure. Go for it if you can drop it all the way over there. Yeah, we now have a handful extra barrels. We...
Still alive.
I don't know who we want to side with exactly, but we've got things we can shoot, regardless. All I need to do is close the gate. Got an oil barrel up here. I've got that because I noticed there's this one here. Presumably enemies might be able to appear from up that side in that case. I don't entirely know. We've concealed a fair few oil barrels around. But yeah, I am concerned. I would like to close the gate. I would like to sound the war horn. But we're gonna have to ultimately side with evil, aren't we?
You don't have to keep checking.
How are you doing?
Won't pretend I expected to see you back again. Bloody glad, mind. People are scared. Zevlor's doing what he can, but... Well, seeing you on the walls might put the steel in their spines. Mine too.
Yeah. Don't worry, friend. Lure in the goblins. We've got spiders with them as well. Hell yeah. And there's Minthara. Giving each other a knowing glance.
This is it. Everything turns on this.
The gate is wide open.
Get that damn gate closed! I know that you are all afraid, but I also know that you have been fighting your whole lives.
Feeling kinda bad.
We have never been handed the easy choices or the gentle paths. And this is no different. These creatures would take our lives, our children, our future, and we must resist!
A splinter of ice works its way into your mind.
A pretty speech. It almost brings a tear to my
She can just straight up speak to me.
Now slit his throat and open that gate. The Absolute wants all of them dead.
Hmm. I mean, I'm being evil. I'm opening the gate, right? gonna drop the save in case I lose my companions. But I think I might have to just live with that. Yeah, Karlach disapproves.
What are you doing? They'll kill us all! Hells, you're with them, aren't you?
I mean... Die in fear of war, waking nightmare, I think is it.
Gods forgive me. I've doomed them all.
Yeah, we've got a few people in this fight. There's quite a lot. I've set it so the chances aren't the worst against, like, these guys, but they are on our side. We could have, if we really wanted, sided with the Grove. But, no, this is something I am completely new to. I have not seen this happen. And weirdly, Karlach is on side. What I'm thinking is Zevlor is likely the worst of these people to fight. Let's try and disarm him. He saved the disarm, and he managed to do a retort of some type. Okay, give you a good hit.
That won't work.
What do you mean that won't work? Why is... Who's talking to me? Has that been Farah? I don't know. Okay. Karlach.
Incoming.
I'm gonna shove this person down. Landed directly on the concealed oil barrel. He's gonna have a fun time down there. I'm gonna have to turn off the extra damage because it's hard enough to hit this guy anyway. I mean, the trader has run off. These are no longer marked as stealing. Thing is, the majority of the Grove isn't in this fight. There's like 4 people I can see in the outliner.
Concentrate.
I don't even know where half of them are. Ah, one of them is over there. But yeah, what I'd like, I think, is to do this. Arachnid jump and murder. There we go. Now, my immediate plan is there's a lovely barrel just there. It isn't what I'd initially planned to do with the barrel. So I wasn't entirely sure how this would play out. If I was being forced to just open the gate immediately for siding with Farah, then I guess that was what I was going to do. But I can do that. Which I think is quite effective for now. You've lit your fuse, I'll be honest. There's not much to blow up on. What does Death Wish do? Could explode at any moment. Okay. You're running off to find more people to kill, are you? Thing is, we're only fighting refugees, not the Druids. Right? Oh, there's people over there too, okay. And there's goblins in these barrels? This is a really interesting fight. I would be tempted to do this by, like, the way it normally goes. I'll not lie. Like, if I If I send these people in, and then I defend the grove, that'd be really interesting. I don't necessarily think it'd work, but it's definitely interesting. I didn't manage to disarm you. Damn. I will try and weakening strike you. I've given you a weak grip. There we are.
Stay focused.
As much as Karlak disagrees with us, though, she is helping fight. Which is somewhat surprising. I'd somewhat expected her to not help out.
Again.
I'm hoping Demon or Demon, or however his name, survives. Not sure if he will, but I hope he does. You okay, Vermin Farah? We're waiting for you to end your turn. There we go. Now, I could attack him, but he's burning. He's likely to die anyway. I want to get a hit on you, so we get the XP.
Cutting to the chase.
I've apparently set myself mildly on fire, but it's okay. Where the hell is that spider going? I don't know. Yeah, there we go. Got the XP for the kill. This is an interesting fight. I would have actually really enjoyed doing this, I think, while defending the grove. Not that we're now able to, but that would have been interesting. Just chucking some more goblins up. They're trying to break down the gates, despite really not needing to. Looks like it. Okay, can I might be able... No, I didn't manage to get rid of his weapon. One day I'll be able to.
Try something else.
I think from here, we've got a decent chance of just killing Zevlor, right? It's the only guy we need left. There we go.
Ice works its way into your mind.
The way is clear. Now we can cleanse this place completely. Kill everyone.
They should all be running.
I mean, if they're going to be killing everyone, I don't know. I don't know if that's good. 'Cause that involves killing Demon or Demon, or still not entirely sure what his name is. I don't think I'm quick enough to get ahead of these guys. Are they all hiding down in the grove? I don't know. We're trying to gouge eyes out of a... apparently the... what do you call it? Is that... okay, that's goblins in there, okay. Trying to gouge eyes out of a training dummy, I believe. What's going on down here? Are the druids okay? I mean, the idol is missing. Right? Unless I just can't see it from here. So I'm assuming they made an escape. Did they run away through their back door?
See.
Is that what the back door is for?
Butchered. They didn't stand a chance. Locked from the inside. Locked from the inside.
Locked from the inside. So some of them are alive and hiding in there. Okay. That means I know what we can do. We cannot fast travel from this area because it is technically a hostile area. I'm trying to think, is that actually the quickest way? Might actually be quicker going all the way back up there. So what I want to do is I want to go through the back door underneath that area. Into the grove. But I think maybe... You know, I might actually want to head out front. Talk to Minthara first. See if they've hidden themselves inside. This is what it looks like's happened. You know? We could leave it as this. And surprisingly, Karlak doesn't want to talk just yet. You doing okay there? Maybe later. Okay. Yeah, Minthara, they're kinda hidden, I'll be honest. I know how to get to them, though. Are you just waiting outside here? I would imagine. Yes. You're a friendly. Okay.
Look, I think we should go our separate ways. I spent long enough in the hells to know a bad situation when I see one. Good luck, soldier. At the rate you're going, you're gonna need it.
And she's permanently left. That's a shame. I kind of expected as much. But it is still a shame. Where the hell's Minthara got? Is she in the camp? Slaughter apparently wants me to go into that area there. It's not the part I had in mind. But as soon as I get to a place where I'm safe to visit my camp, it doesn't seem to be happening easily. Okay, no, never mind. We are now safe. We need to get a new companion. I feel bad. But we didn't have an option, did we?
I've seen a lot in my day. Some good, some bad. And I know when I'm being led down a dark path. I can't stop you from taking it. But I won't be joining you.
The tadpole shivers as you hear Will's voice within your skull.
Godspeed, and may your journey be true.
He is also left. I feel bad. I do. We've still got Gale at least. We've still got Gale. For now, Volizel, we're gonna need you on the team.
Glick. I had a dream. As we all did, I suspect. Someone came to me and promised to protect me while claiming that the parasite could empower me. The parasite has taken root, it would seem. Every word, every promise. It is gate deception.
I mean, we should ignore them at all costs, you're right.
A wise choice. These parasites are a threat to be destroyed, not an opportunity to be exploited.
I mean... I feel bad. I really do. I really do feel bad. I mean... What could I have done differently? to side with everyone. I don't think there's a way to side with everyone, is there? But we'll talk more to Lizelle. We'll get her on team as well, but we'll talk first. Yeah, I've had these urges, you know.
Many a good warrior savors the scent of blood in the air. There's no shame in a capricious murder now and again. Too many, though, and you waste energy and dull your weapon. My suggestion, attack with purpose and savor your kills. And if the urge proves too much, well, I'm sure we can find you a goblin or two to carve up.
Yeah, my past is a mystery. Do you think the parasite could have caused it?
Ceramorphosis takes all of you. Mind, body, soul. An ordinary tadpole would eat at your memories until they were lost to the void. But our tadpoles are far from ordinary. I wonder if another factor's in play.
Maybe. Yeah, you look unusual. There's not many Githyanki around here.
I expect I am your first.
I mean, I know of them, but I've never met one.
Of course you haven't. They would have cut you from navel to neck. You are no less alien to me than I am to you. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake.
I mean, yeah. But, I'll be honest, I don't think she's meaning to be quite so unpleasant in how she says it. She believes she's simply making an observation and being honest with me, you know? But yeah, as if your bat snout's any better.
Better is an opinion,
you know?
but mine is certainly more economical, disciplined, dignified.
Yeah, do you know much about the mind flayers?
I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less.
Yeah. What happens if we don't find the cure?
Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born.
I mean, you're pretty calm about this, given you know
Because
so
I do
much.
not intend to let this happen. Not to me, and if you stick with me, not to you. We must find my kind and be rid of the
she's
parasite.
not bad.
It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me.
But you're worried we haven't changed?
Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises.
Maybe
Besides,
good ones.
what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
For now, though, I'd like you to join.
It is done. Flackets will be done.
Yeah, we're gonna have to build you to be a bit... I don't know. Bit more durable, maybe? We're gonna make you probably a great weapon master. Because you've been built to get critical hits, right? By default, great weapon fighting, we roll 2 dice for damage. To be fair... So, there's a way we could do this that's slightly different. You, by default, are more likely to crit, which makes you think Great Weapon Master is very nice. However, we're already getting a lot of damage with Great Weapon Fighting. Right? So one thing we could go for is polearms. It's an option. It's certainly an option. I think, though, no, we're going to go for Great Weapon Master. For now, anyway. Just means when we land a crit, and we are more likely to crit, we get to make another attack as a bonus action. I think that is fine for now. We are then going to have to equip you. And we should, hopefully, have... Yeah, backpack, if I open, should be all of the stuff we had on Karlak, I believe. Aside from those gloves were actually really nice. I wish I still had those. That's annoying, that would be an extra 2 AC on me. Speaking of, I should really give myself better AC. For now though, take most of this out. Don't really need the boots. Javelin will go to Lae'zel. Lae'zel gets this as a weapon. She doesn't need a shield, I don't think. She's gonna be an interesting one with that big axe. Yeah, I think aside from that, we can just sell what's left in the backpack. This would be Will's stuff. There shouldn't be much in here. He's got camp supplies. Get rid of that. He has a scroll. Okay. For now, that is the team back up to numbers. I do still feel bad about losing Karlak.
You and Lae'zel. Seems turned.
What path lies before?
Please don't remind me. But keep your guard up with her.
Cursed to put my hands on
Still
everything.
feel bad. I don't like having to get rid of Karlak. She's a fun companion. Regardless, we apparently haven't searched you, so I should. You had money and you had a mushroom. Cool. But what we want is back here. Where I think I can lockpick this.
A trap. Someone doesn't like this. I can't even see a lock to pick.
Can't even pick the lock. How do you open that? I just think we don't get to go back into here. Not unless I can find a way through that door, and I kind of hoped I would be able to lockpick the door.
This way.
I mean, I could disarm the traps. It's not much of a trap, it's just a gas vent. I'll give it a go. No. That's that, but we're not going to try again. It's not important.
Can't slow down.
Yeah, journal says... Raid the Emerald Grove. Now we must take the grove. Showing on the map. This takes me out of the cave. I don't know entirely what I'm wanting to do here. I really don't. I mean, I never actually went over that side. I don't think there's anything all that much of use. So I'm not going to bother. But If I have to kill all of the tieflings, that's not nice. If I'm able to help them take this escape route, I might. Because not all of them actually know I've betrayed the grove, right? Like, a lot of them, they'd just be aware that, I mean, I was at the wall, and now I'm not at the wall. I don't know. I think we need to go through here though, don't we? Yeah, they're holed up in this area. There's a back door to the place. But, yeah. We've got to fight. Fight where Minthara is. This is where she ended up. Anyway, Astarion, you're one of the first. It's just the trader. They're all frightened. These are all the non-combatants. Oh, it's making me kill all the non-combatants. This is actually making me feel bad. God damn it. I said I was doing an evil playthrough. I'm doing it. But, I mean, it's like 1 XP. It's not even worth doing. Oh, I feel bad. I really do.
Taking position.
I mean, I've committed to it, haven't I? We're doing this now. Make sure I'm getting attacks in on everyone I can so I can try and get the XP. So, Farah have, like, any real way she could die in this battle? I don't think so.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Acid Splash is going to be a good one. Go for this. Decent damage to those two. Those two didn't really take the hit. As long as we're getting some damage all over, then we will be able to get ourselves some XP. Were they actually going to be able to run? Maybe.
Yes, here.
I'm gonna have to kill you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I feel bad. I really do. I don't think anyone would do this, like, as their first run, ever. Right? Like, there's no way you can do this and not feel bad about it, right? Right? Like, no one's this actually genocidal when they play a game. I'm gonna see if I can let one of them escape. I'm not gonna attack one up there myself. I don't think she's escaping. Okay. It still feels slightly bad, but oh well.
A glorious day. The Absolute will be pleased. But there is more to be done. This place is home to druids. Root them out and kill them.
Now that part's difficult.
Probably made of grapes or apples or some other rubbish.
Do you have anything more to say, Minthara?
Something's on my mind.
Find the druid.
Just find the druids and bleed them dry, is it? Okay.
Never wanted the easy
I
path.
feel bad. I don't want to be evil.
Seems simple enough.
I don't like doing this. I'm gonna keep complaining, but I'm gonna do it anyway. How would I actually get to the druids? I know of 2 ways in. Neither of which are going to work. I'm trying to think if there's another way in that I'm unaware of.
She's smiling. Getting scared when she smiles. Ah, tieflings ain't so tough.
They're not. Well, you still got a live bomb strapped to your back, so I'm gonna keep my distance, friend. Okay, one thing we could check is in here. Okay, no, all the children have been murdered.
What's hiding here?
Oh, even Mole is dead. That's a shame. You had the 20 gold I gave you as an investment. You just murdered all the
Goblin
kids,
kids
yeah?
would have put up a better fight. Killed my first human when I was 5 years old. Tieflings are soft.
Okay. I still feel bad. I still feel bad. Didn't have to end this way, did it? Like, can I speak with Dad to any of the kids?
The
corpse does not respond.
Corpse doesn't respond. Fair enough. You can fly up here. Is mostly what I was hoping for. Anything up here? Not really. This is kind of difficult to get back down, isn't it? Alright, speak with Dad again, we can fly down.
The corpse remains silent.
Corpse remains silent, and fly back down. Does anyone have something to say? No? Apparently not. How did I get into the actual grove part of the grove? Like the cave where all the druids are now hiding. It's not going to be easy. If there wasn't an interesting backdoor in that I can think of. Oh no, never mind, the druids are out now. Okay. We're no longer hidden away inside. And we're not murdering civilians on this occasion. These guys are actually druids. They are presumably trained for combat. To at least some extent. Okay, vicious mockery. So we're a bit far away to do anything else. Good damage. Move as far in as I can. There we are. I think this is the best damage, isn't it? Yeah. There's only the one target within range. Or, no, there's someone over there. They might have been in range. I haven't spotted you soon enough. Ah, well. Do my basic stuff. We want him gone if possible. Some of us have been blinded with fog. And you've done feather fall. Why have you given yourself feather fall? How does that help you? I failed to see how that's of use to you, but okay. I think for now, make a jump. We are on highish ground. So able to jump relatively far. How far can I move? Not very. In which case, ranged attack over to there. Got a few people on our side, but we are not going to struggle here. I don't feel like I'm happy with this. I'm doing this for a reason. It's because I wouldn't do an evil playthrough otherwise, but I don't like this. I am being held. That's alright. Big old raven. That's fine. We would like sneak attack first. We have missed, that's a shame. Sand toss. We've also missed. It's a bit unlucky. Make an attack there. Both have saved. It's annoying. But, okay. You're burning yourself there, are you not? No. I thought you were. Okay. Basic attack. Got a higher chance for a crit. Didn't work. I'm kind of banking on the 10% chance for a crit, haven't I? Is it the way to go? Maybe not. Maybe not. Starion has been blinded is not very nice. If I can try and throw sand. Didn't do much, but it will mean I now have advantage, which shall cancel out the disadvantage.
Stay focused.
Make an attack there and there. Okay, we've got damage on both of these guys now. We need some damage on Nettie. Then we're guaranteed the XP. I think we just focus on, for now, the Raven. Try and make them not a Raven if possible. I'm trying to think if there's any more druids to kill. I think there's a few more about who are likely inside, right? Also, I am thinking Am I able to dip my weapon in my friend who is on fire? No. No, I can't. It's worth checking. It's worth checking. Okay. Not a ranged attack, but a regular attack at 60%. And we did get a crit. Therefore, as a bonus action, I get another attack. We have killed it.
On the move.
Make me over here. We'll loot people in a while. I think Lizelle will work. With her being more likely to get crits, it should be fine. They're attacking the flaming spear. She's broken free and is healing herself. And then running away. Yeah, I will use that. There we go. Didn't quite get the kill. Yeah, I was hoping I did, so he wouldn't wild shape again. But so be it. We will have advantage. I think this should be a kill if it hits. There we are. I then want to run after Nettie, who is just in range. Okay, she's not mockable. That's a shame. She's got too much self-confidence, apparently.
Come on, can't stay idle. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Can I? No, I can't. I don't have reach. Eh. Yeah, nah. I'll leave it be. I could do something else, but no, I'll leave it. Also, how's that flaming sphere still here? Didn't we kill the guy who summoned it? How does that work? I feel that's not how it's meant to work. Like, at all.
Let my name be known.
Also, something I've not done. What are our stats on Lizelle? Okay. I might shuffle this a little bit so that we can have more decks. Although if I give her heavy armor, it wouldn't matter. Might just get her into heavy armor later. I think I'd fit her. Okay, she's ensnared. And they are awful at defeating this sphere. I don't care much about it myself, I'll be honest. I'll let them keep fighting. Lizelle was shoved away. Understandable, really. Starion mock her. Didn't really do much. Keep making my way up. Plenty of damage there. This might be a kill. She's only got 1 health. We just need to get a hit.
What path lies before me?
There we go. Camaraderie and blood first. We've been inspired.
Something good here, I hope.
Is that all the druids dead? Oh, I don't think it is. We get some new gloves. And I don't know if we're going to use the heavy armor. I'll check if Lizelle has proficiency. I believe she would. Right? If I switch to Lizelle, have a look. It doesn't say she has no proficiency. Give me a sec. If I go to your character sheets? No. It'll be easier if I go into your inventory. I know where it is in here. Armor. You can use heavy armor. Okay. Okay. I'll give you that then. Medium, because you're not getting the +2 AC. This is heavy, I'll be honest. It's just worse currently, but later on we'll get better and heavier. Gloves of missile snaring. You can add your dex modifier. It's quite nice. Trying to think who would want it more, and I think it was currently you. I do feel a little bad. I know I keep saying it, but I really do. Pick up the rune. I've got a letter to Kaga. Kaga, all in the sent word of your progress. I am pleased that the Rite of Thorns has begun. Depart soon from Cloakwood to Baldurs Gate should you need further aid. That's the letter I showed him, I believe.
Let's move. Light on my feet.
So yeah, that makes sense.
Anything of use?
Does Nettie have anything? She does. Is that a hat with just +1 nature? Okay. I mean, we've got a few good berries we can just snack on at some point. Where are those being put? Are they in the camp supply stack? They are. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, like, Lizelle could munch on some, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. Can go inside. Where, yeah, apparently everyone is already dead. To be fair, a lot of this is from the fight I did before.
Don't mind if I do.
There's definitely a lot more druids, or there were. Regardless, we now have a lovely statuette. This is good, because it actually gives you a bonus. Got a little, like, thing to wear on my head. I mean, I'm going to be one making a lot of checks, so fair enough, I will be using it. Having proficiency in nature and animal handling, I don't know how useful it's going to be. I'm wondering if there's, like, anything at all here worth...
Let's have a look.
Looting, like, immediately. I mean, there's a few chests about we weren't allowed to loot before. I got some money. This is more money. Camp supplies. We have a pouch. More money. Something about artifacts.
Let's see
what does this say? Idol of Sylvanus, which a relic formed from the wood and resin of an oak touched by the forest father himself. Pray to it quietly to reap Sylvanus' blessing and commune with nature. Will ventrate a chalked note snakes across a stone. So much more. More prayer, more power, pray to force. There's another pouch apparently. Did I miss that? Where's that pouch? There is... Ah! Pouch fair! Cool. Look, this doesn't have anything. Ah well. Yeah, a bunch of druids did probably survive. Now, what I'm worried about, mostly, is I don't know what's gonna happen if I bring this with me. Because this is very much a Grove artifact. I have a feeling Halsin will very much recognize me having possession of it. But I'm not certain. So whenever I find Halsin, I'll need to be a little careful, I think. Most of these chests don't seem to have much for me. And then here...
Parasite.
Yep,
Take
you really
it.
want me to take
It
the
might be
parasite.
useful.
I'm not going to. There is, however, Halsin's pipe. Here. I'll take that. I'll use it. No, it's just a pipe. Fair enough. Quickly sort my inventory. There we go. I should really send a lot of this stuff to probably Shadowheart. I think will be a pack meal. So I don't need to be carrying most of this. Just get my weight down so I can carry better stuff. Next, we, I believe, can combine this with the... Where is it? Picked up a minute back. Pick up with someone else. Yes, Lizelle has it. Rune of the Wolf. There we go. Basically, the job here is I need to break everyone into different groups.
Action, not reaction.
And I need to just go around, press all of these.
My faith will guide me.
Still in control.
There we go. You have broken our way into a lovely treasure chamber. I still feel bad. I really do. I'm gonna keep mentioning it. And I'm not gonna feel any better because there's no going back. Take all of the scrolls. Take all of the poisons. Take all of these. Normally you'd get this as a reward. Is what would happen. I'm not getting it as a reward. I've done many a thing wrong. I'm gonna experiment with some dyes though. I'm gonna try ocean dye on this new cloak since it's somewhat better. You know what, yeah, that suits me a bit better, I believe. I'm happy with that for now. Yeah, it's resistance to cold damage. It's not anything much, but it's nice to have. It's very much nice to have. Oh, I feel like an awful person. It's the point of doing an evil playthrough. But I don't know how this is going to change the story. It's intriguing. I am a terrible person for doing it.
No traps,
but I'm really curious what happens. Yeah, I'm curious. I don't know. I don't know. It's not gonna keep me up at night or anything. I'm mildly overreacting, I think. But in games normally I wouldn't play like this. I like hearing the story of all the characters. I don't like murdering them all. I don't think killing a bunch of defenseless citizens is particularly my playstyle. It's like I've said before, I'm happy to play evil, I don't play murderous. There's a difference. There is a difference. Because one of them is essentially manipulating people into doing your bidding, right? While the other one is not manipulating people and just killing for mostly no good reason.
What's up for discussion?
I'll talk to the new chef. I'll see if you have any good specialties.
Roll two! Grab the meat while it's fresh, mate!
Alright. She's enjoying herself. Grab these. And apparently we have Bolo's complete guide on dryads. Written to Elminster. Someone will come across later. Interesting. I definitely feel bad. It's not gonna change anything though. I do think some people must have escaped, right?
Minthara's pleased. First time for everything. If she hears
Drop
you,
his save.
it'll be the last.
There's time for everything. Poor Minthara.
Praise the Absolute. She will reward us well for this exquisite carnage.
I mean, what do we say? It was definitely murder. I would normally say the first off, but we're evil. I could just become even more murderous. A lovely afternoon, I think. Yeah, real pleasure.
The true honor is to serve the Absolute. She loves you fiercely. I see that.
Oh, dear.
In the strength she has given you. And she has so much more to give. There is a bond between us, true soul. I can see what you are. What you want. And you can see what I want.
Through her eyes you see yourself. Skin glistening with sweat, hands bound.
Okay.
Ecstasy or terror.
Yeah, that is a
Maybe
fitting
both.
reward, I think.
You feel her breath on your neck, her fingers running down your spine, and then it is over.
I will come to your camp tonight. We will celebrate this victory. Together.
Don't like this.
As you approach your camp, the raucous celebrations have already begun. The goblins praise the Absolute, but their celebrations also honor their leaders, Minthara and you.
You fought well, and so did these creatures, thanks to our leadership.
We
When you
make
tire of their
a
company,
good
come to me. Tonight, you are mine.
well.
Oh my.
My companion is permanently left. Which one?
Come on, show me. I just want to
This one is a true soul parasite. It can enhance you. You can absorb its potential. Open your mind to it. You already know how.
I'm keeping it out, I think.
You are not ready. That's all right. But try to overcome this resistance sooner rather than later. It will make things much easier for you.
So this is like an especially good parasite? I don't know. But we've just got a whole bunch of corpses littered around the ground.
Open up.
How are you feeling about this,
What a
Shadow Hearts?
glorious celebration. Hip deep in gore.
You sound
The
happy.
goblins stole good wine. It goes straight to the head.
I mean, aren't you excited? Or no, isn't something wrong? I think it's a better thing to ask.
What's wrong with enjoying a gift from our guests? Maybe, if I down enough of this swill, it'll pickle the worm in my skull.
Fair enough. But yeah, we won. You don't sound the most happy.
We set a pack of refugees on fire. A child could have done it. Not exactly an ambush for the ages.
She has a good point. That's kind of why I'm feeling bad. Oh well. Starion, how about
Well,
you?
hello. Welcome to my humble party. What's your poison? Red? White?
I mean, you're drinking a different type of red, right?
I'll give you red. So, what are we drinking to? Other than a pile of corpses.
I mean, I'm mostly drinking to corpses, I think. To surviving another day, I think.
To surviving. Mmm. Delicious. So, has anyone in the camp caught your eye?
Anyone in the camp? I mean, Minthara is very much offered, you know? I think it's an interesting one.
I'm sure she is. If you can trust her not to bite your head off once you've done the deed. Whatever makes you happy, I suppose. As long as you don't come scratching at my door.
No. You're not interested in having a piece of this lovely looking dwarf. There's something I could do, which I'll admit I'm tempted to do. Which I believe is I could change some my underwear are these else. You're not gonna see this. It just gives her a green shirt. That's fine. That's completely normal. If I take my shirt off, briefly. Yeah. I think that'll fit for Minthara. Oh no, I think that might actually be a little much. I can't do that. I do need some better camp wear though. I look kinda just normal. I don't like normal. What if I just have my shirt off? That's me back to not having proper underwear and that. Okay. Switch this about. How do I look? I've just got some bright green shorts. Brilliant. Lizelle, where are you hiding? I mean, we've got Gale. I'm curious what you think.
This is the worst moment. When the screams of the dying have faded, and the conquering hordes howl and yelp as they come to their vile climax. Massacre. A spectacle of slaughter. And I participated. What are these bloody stumps that used to be such delicate harpists of the weave?
Gale? You've seen your true nature. Accept it, Gale.
No. Two shadows are darkening my soul. The shadow within and the shadow without. You. You led me down this path.
I mean, I'm sorry you feel that way.
It's time to stop making excuses. I don't know myself anymore. All this, it's not who I am. Around you, I'm not who I want to be. I should leave.
I mean, I say deception for saying he doesn't stand a chance alone. Means I have a lot of faith in Gale. No, we make each other stronger. I'm not gonna deceive him. We're gonna bring him on side. It's gonna be difficult, but we have a few inspirations we could spend. Never mind, we've done it first try.
Yes. Yes, I suppose we do. Few things are more powerful than the will to live.
I feel
A
terrible.
carnage such as this. The shadow within is spreading like poison,
I'm corrupting Gale.
kindness and compassion. Perhaps you'll understand me better when you know the truth of my condition.
Well, I guess I'll find out when you're ready to tell me.
You will. But not until then. Now please, I prefer to be alone with my regrets. Enjoy these vile revelries if that's your inclination. Certainly isn't mine.
I do feel a bit bad. Lizelle?
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Neogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades. Yet they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness. I smell their blood on you still. I smell your sweat. I mean to taste it.
Are you propositioning me? I'm gonna be very forward and blunt.
Yes, sex.
Okay.
A night such as this calls for flesh to feast on.
Oh
And I
no.
have chosen the
This is getting worse. I need to stream this on Twitch. I don't know if I can. I mean, can I have... I don't know if I can have two partners, and I feel Minthara's already invited me. She would take quite badly to me saying no.
You know the fortune of my company. Another fortune yet stands before you. A warrior's flesh, rarely tasted.
I don't.
Think if you must. The chance will pass come light of day.
Secure. You know, you get to pick. You get to pick. Lizelle or Minthara? Do you want the drow, like white-haired, somewhat demon-y lady? Or do you want Lizelle, the green Githyanki person? Which one? Because they're both propositioning me. What do you think? The demon, of course. I should have guessed. We'll play some music for everyone though first. We have stopped playing music. I didn't have to do a check or anything. Why did they stop? There we go. Well, music has been played. You enjoyed my music. I'm not a bard, I just have a musical instrument. I hope to get everyone to have a musical instrument. I have like a proper party of
She
just
looks you up and
musicians.
down. Her mind touches yours. You feel her hand at your neck, her lips closing around yours.
Are you ready to give yourself to me?
Sure.
Good.
Why not?
I will join you when you go to your bed. You are mine.
Lovely. How does the party feel about me in general? Honestly, I thought Lizelle would like me a lot more considering she's propositioning me, but maybe she's just enjoying the revelries, you know? Any of the dead want to speak? How about you?
The corpse remains silent.
No. Okay. Well, I'm glad we're turning Gale down a dark path.
Buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk.
Though you seek repose, you needn't spend the night alone.
There is one who yearns for you in the dark. Who will you seek?
I have a feeling the companions in this game tend to be quite monogamous. I don't think they'd appreciate multiple partners. I'll be honest, I've not really looked into it before.
Your heart skips a beat. What
But
treasures
here we
might
go,
this night
Sekiro.
bestow?
Here we go.
You are here. Good. Come with me. Now, lie down.
I might have to get rid of the screen in a second. I'm gonna get ready to just get rid of the game screen if I need to. I mean, instruction or sacrifice?
Neither. It is an instruction. Now, silence.
Okay.
Lie down.
Fair enough. I'll lie down.
You learn fast. Your obedience
Worried.
will make this more enjoyable for both of us. Tell me what.
You're not doing lead the Sekiro. Do you want to? I'm assuming option 1 here.
And you shall have me.
I get a black screen, is that all we get? I hope so. Okay, away goes the stream for a moment. You'll get the sounds. I'm worried that might be a bit much for Twitch. Can confirm this is quite possibly too much for Twitch, yeah. I'm thinking this stays hidden. Brilliant. Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, I'm glad I've got this hidden. You'll never believe what we're doing, Sekiro. Because I've got nudity turned off as well, like... It just looks slightly weird. But, you can very much imagine what's happening, right? I'm not gonna give you a description, I'm sorry. All I'll say is, there's not been many positions that haven't happened.
As As your bodies lock together, so do your minds.
On comes the
Her
game
whole
again.
being is laid bare before you. And half hidden at the center of her desire, you discover something unexpected. Fear.
I mean, I won't let the urge ruin the moment. I'm gonna focus on desire. I might need to get ready, just in case, to get rid of the screen again.
I would have you by my side in Mensa Berensen when our work on the surface is done. Speak to me. Tell me what is in your heart.
I mean, no need to ask, just let our minds touch, you know?
No. I want the truth. I want to hear it in your voice.
I mean, not hell.
in my
I don't know where Mensa Berensen is, I'll be honest, in D&D. But I don't think it's hell, right? I think it's like some part of the Underdark. Yeah, I'm glad we did
As
this,
did
you know?
I.
There
During
we
the
go.
battle, my mind raced. My blood burned. I was righteous.
It's not the surface, yeah, but there's an
heard your
Underdark, which is basically like a bunch of caves and whatnot underneath the
absolute was
surface.
And, strange to say, that brought me comfort. How is that possible?
The artifact pulses softly, sending out a warning. It is afraid.
Yeah, the artifact's what's blocking things out. For now, I think it can't reach you while you're with me.
This is blasphemy. But so much that has happened since I left the Underdark is like a dream of somebody else's life. I do not know myself anymore, except tonight. Tonight, I wanted this. For myself. I must pray, and you must rest. Tomorrow, we will have fresh orders.
In your
There we
dream,
go.
you stand over yourself as you sleep. A knife in your hand. Murder in your heart. You are ready to strike, to end your own life. But then a shock runs through your mind. This is no dream.
Wake up, true soul. We must talk. I watched over you as you slept, peaceful and silent. And I spoke to our god. I asked her why she had chosen you, made you one of her faithful, when you are so clearly broken. Beautiful, but broken. There is something missing in you. And I do not understand it. When the absolute failed to
Secker,
answer
what kind of relationships have you
I feared that
had?
you had somehow infected me with that same absence. And so I decided that you must die. But then, a miracle happened. As I took out my blade, her voice returned to me. And she told me what I must do to purge myself of doubt. She told me to decide your fate. To determine if you are worthy. If you are, I am to send you into her embrace, at the seat of her power.
I mean, I'm gonna drop a save because this seems important. But I don't wish necessarily to see the absolute. I don't want to say we're both worthy. That's nice, but no, I want to decide my own fate.
Then you do not belong to the Absolute.
No.
I believed for a moment that we might share a path.
I'm gonna have to reload that.
But I still sense that absence inside you. And I fear it. I take no pleasure in what I must do. In another life, I would have taken you as my consort in Menzoberranzan. It is time. Kill them!
Okay, so we're forced into a fight if we do that. No. We want Minthara on the team. Fine. That's why I dropped to save. I wanted to see what would happen, because the other option, which wasn't a deceive or persuade or anything, it was definitely going to start a fight. I don't want to be a religious fanatic. I want to be in charge of a cult, is what I want. That is my goal here. I'm not going to be praising the Absolute. I am going to be in the position of the Absolute.
I watched over you as you slept. I asked her why.
Okay.
There is some when the answer.
Let's get through all of
she told
that.
me to decide
I'll
your
go for the persuade. I think it's one
to
of the
determine
next
if you
happiest
are
with.
worthy. If you are,
It's quite an easy
I am to send
persuade.
you into her embrace, at the seat of her power.
There we go.
In time, I believe we may be together. Travel to Moonrise. We will meet again there, at the heart of the Absolute's power.
And you said they demanded my death. Why exactly, do you know?
I do not know, but I do know that she allowed me to spare you. When you meet her at Moonrise, she will show you her design and your part in it. She will test you. If you fail, you will break. If your faith is strong, you will become something even more beautiful.
Well then, I'm ready. How would I get there?
With difficulty, but I can help. The land around Moonrise is cursed. Traveling there will sap your strength and your sanity, but I can protect you. A wretched creature in my service can guide you through the curse. This harp will summon him. Play it when you are in the shadows, and he will come to you, and know that you are a friend.
And what exactly is he?
He was a drow once. Now he is an abomination. A victim of Lolth's cruelty.
Lolth being the
His
spidery
minions will wait for
person.
you at the mountain pass, on the threshold of the Shadow Curse. I warn you, he is quite mad, but he knows the path to Moonrise better than anyone. Go to him when you are ready. I will lead what remains of my forces to Moonrise ahead of you. When we next meet, we will be together in the Absolute's presence, and she will make us her champions.
And there we go. I feel I was supposed to get a heart or something. Ah, this is what I get. Got you. We've just gotten a second gift is all. Absolute's quite willing to hand out these gifts. But yeah, I guess I should maybe equip this. There we go. That is a lyre rather than a lute. But yeah, we don't have yet, anyway, Minthara on the team.
We get along
So let's
quite
have a
well,
chat
I
to
think.
Gale. You doing any better here, friend?
My apologies. Huh. Not quite myself just yet. I had the
I
strangest
think that went
dream
very
last
well.
night.
Aside from the
Visitor
part where I
came
had
to
to kind of hide the stream because I'm
A
worried
vision
about Twitch
of
turns of sudden mist.
unparalleled beauty and power. She told me she was watching over me, protecting me, and that our tadpoles could prove beneficial if we embrace what powers they have to offer. An uncanny apparition. Not entirely sure what to make of it.
Yeah, I had a similar message is what happened.
Very curious. In all my readings on the effects of illithid parasites, I've never come across any accounts of correlating dreams between infected parties. Another unique quality of our predicament, perhaps. Are you inclined to take these visitors at their word?
I mean, I'm not sure. Definitely will have its own motives, whatever it told us.
Nothing wrong with maintaining a healthy suspicion in such matters. Still, it might be wiser to keep an open mind on the matter. Our visitors' promises of aid might yet bear valuable fruit.
But yeah, I'll talk to you about the whole, murdering and the whatnot thoughts. Violent thoughts, depraved thoughts, ones that refuse to go away.
We all have those from time to time. I once wished a most impure demise on a colleague of mine who bore the last remaining copy of Etheril's Enchiridion of Enchanting Easements. It's a first edition, too. As regards to your own morbid little fantasies, I'm sure they're nothing to worry about. So long as they remain fantasies.
They're not entirely remaining fantasies, but sure. Yeah, memories before the Nautiloid. I don't really remember any of them.
Memory loss isn't usually a symptom of ceremorphosis. If it is, they've forgotten to write it down in any text I've read on the subject. Then again, our case isn't exactly usual. Perhaps whatever's causing our tadpoles to remain in stasis has also affected your mind. If ceremorphosis takes place, all trace of your former self will be subsumed into the Mind Flayer's hive. So, to still be here, if a mite forgetful, still a win in my book.
Yeah, you willing to tell me anything on your condition?
Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
Yeah, we'll leave you be as well for now. You doing okay here, Shadowheart? You're looking over your artifacts.
Did you have any strange dreams of late? Vivid ones?
Yeah, happened to you as well then.
Damn. I was hoping my imagination had gotten the better of me. But this must be something more. This dream companion wanted me to use the tadpole, use its power. Whoever it was claimed to be an ally, but I don't know. It seems like we can't escape this mess, in the waking world or otherwise.
But yeah, about your Shar worship, you want to tell me a little more about it?
I'm sure you do. But please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely.
Wait, I won't pry. Don't worry.
Fine. Just keep out of matters that don't concern you.
Did I say something I didn't mean to say? I'm just saying, my apologies, didn't mean to pry. Why you sound so hostile? Okay. But I don't have any problem with Shire Worshippers, if that's what you're worried about. I don't think I even need my bonuses here.
Very well. Perhaps there's potential in you. Let's see how you handle this. I am indeed a disciple of Shah. Mistress of the Night and Lady of Loss. I assume you've heard of her?
I mean, sounds rather appealing.
The night brings comfort. Through loss, we find acceptance. In the arms of the Dark Mother, we find peace.
I mean, is there anything more that draws people to Shire?
Most fear the dark, like children. Because in darkness, they see their fears reflected. But Shah teaches us to step beyond fear, beyond loss. In darkness, we do not hide. We act. pain, hope, the promise of better days. All of these are heavy cloaks that bend our backs and burden our hearts. We shed those cloaks. Before Shah, we stand gloriously naked, beyond the vanities of mortals.
Yeah, it does sound strangely comforting, yeah.
There's
There we go.
comfort, yes. But often there has to be pain beforehand. We tear down the lies the world is drunk on. The institutions they trust, the so-called gods they worship, the lives they cling to. We destroy false idols, topple corrupt organizations, fight heretics wherever they're found. There's often suffering, death even. Many people break before they embrace Shah's truths.
I mean, I'd be lying if I said it didn't sound convincing. You should tell me more.
You're wiser
at some
than
point.
most. Many people balk at our doctrine. It's the reason why we cherish secrecy. You've a habit of saying all the right things. Either you're very glib or we're kindred spirits. Maybe both, knowing myself. But yes, once we've saved ourselves, we can talk more on this.
Other matters. Have I told you my murderous tendencies before? I don't seem to have that as an option to mention. I guess I must have. But yeah, my memories seem to be gone. Is your tadpole playing any tricks on you?
I understand why you ask, but memory loss is not as uncommon as you'd think. There may be other causes.
Alright. I think for now, I'll leave her be. I'm not going to pry into the pain and whatnot. Starian, I've not really talked to you.
Just so you know, I don't judge you for what happened to that bard, Alfira.
No.
But the look of guilt on your face was priceless.
I mean, I'm glad you had fun watching me sweat.
I don't care, really. But you could have been more subtle about it.
But yeah, that monster hunter. What exactly was going on there?
We're not wandering these wilds looking for stimulating conversations. Of course, my knife was ready. The Gur are duplicitous. I've had my share of run-ins, so caution is only natural.
Oh, if you say so. Do you have any idea what would be waiting for us at Windrise Towers? Any guesses?
Who knows? Drow? Mind flayers? Death? Hopefully not ours. But maybe answers. If we can convince the right people to talk.
I think that's probably all of our companions talk to. The numbers have very much been thinned out. I'm glad we don't have the dog to watch all of the horrible, horrible things I am going to be doing. Yeah, I'll leave camp just in case anything immediately happens. Starian wants to talk.
You know, if that parasite isn't to your taste, I'd be happy to consume it in your stead. I don't relish the thought, but if you're going to just leave it sitting in your pack, well, one of us should try it.
I mean, I didn't think you'd be interested, this slimy tadpole.
Oh, I have my reservations, no question. First of all, it looks disgusting. Second, there's a non-zero chance that it'll turn me into a purple glistening monster. But if it doesn't, who knows what kind of power we can unlock. And power is always worth a little risk.
Do I say yes? You know what? If you're into Astarion, go for it.
Excellent. I'll have a rummage around and help myself in my own good time. Thank you. Your generosity is appreciated.
He'll grab it in his own time, apparently. I mean, I can definitely find more for him if we want.
Never quiet.
Okay, I'm immediately aware of at least one more. I think possibly 2. Although one is in a body we chucked off into a chasm.
Seems simple enough.
Which is why I say possibly. I'm not entirely sure how viable it is to get that one back. But yeah, for now, we've done a lot of murder. I think there was actually some bodies floating there, wasn't there? Still. I'll go look in quickly, and then I think that is the refugee segment done for now. We've still got a lot left to do in Act 1. We have... I'm trying to think, what part is Act 2? Not sure. Yeah, for now, I'm just going to loot all of these people. We get... I mean, I'll be honest, this isn't going to be useful. I don't think we need dancing lights, but we can get it. We have you, we have...
Anything of
this, I believe. This is going to be an interesting one. Yeah, because you've got various bits of armor for me. Send that all to Shadowheart. You don't need a weapon. Still feel a bit bad, but it's fine. I'm getting new interesting story stuff happening, potentially. You had a key. Don't know what that one's for. But sure. I'll grab it. Search this one as well, and I think that is us. Shadowheart has become encumbered. I should give some of this stuff to Lizelle, I guess. Lizelle's got a good carry capacity. Yeah, next time.
You find it well, but you're so efficient. Why not have a little fun?
What's going on here?
Fun. I fight to win, not to make spectacles.
What a waste.
Okay. Next time, I'm going to explore up here, is where I'm initially going. Once I've explored up there, we need to go back down, visit Auntie Ethel. And I think after that, we're kind of half done with Act 1. There's then a couple paths you can take to get to Act 2, which is Moonrise Towers, is what I'd call it anyway. There is probably good reason to do both. I am planning to do both. But yeah, for now, that is all. As I feel still somewhat bad about the whole murdering all of the refugees. Gonna head up here. We'll have a nice look out over the kind of water down there.
Shadow.
As we end.
Such a grim name for such a beautiful flower.
Having this idol as well for the Sylvanus' blessing is quite nice.
It needs more work.
Fortunate for his tongue, he didn't say it to me.
I didn't even catch what his line was. Oh well. But yeah, for now, that is all. I hope you've all enjoyed. I've enjoyed for most part. Still feel a little bad about being evil, but it's new stuff. I don't know what's going to happen from here in regard to the main story, so I'm quite excited. Yeah, I've very much enjoyed myself. I appreciate the company, and I'll see you all about. Bye for now.